Welcome back to Popes and Pilots. Let's play some more Europa Universalis 4 with Semien. We're going for the achievement called Shemot Is Not. That's right. Shemot Is Not. We have to convert all of Egypt, around about this-ish, maybe, to our Jewish religion. Yes, there's a bit of green in there. That's a future me's problem. For now, green is friend, not food. That might change in the future. What is food right now is a dal, I believe, and their friends, everybody. A bunch of small folks mostly, except for Yemen, who is, well, I don't want to say big, but slightly bigger. We have an army over here in Al-Katif that will not be able to technically cross into a wall, but that's slightly risky, if not to say a lot risky, because we could just easily be forced into, well, just staying there by this two-boat fleet, because I don't trust my fleet to keep naval superiority in this war. These guys should technically be running for a port very soon. I should probably make that, yeah. No, they do that manually. Good. I mean, automatically. Excellent. So I don't trust going over to a wall. Also, I have rebels coming up in whatever that place is called, Har something, or other. Al-Katif. Aren't they coming in half far? Oh, no, they're Hassalis, right, but they are in Al-Katif. Makes sense, I suppose. So I don't want to move my army there just yet. What else is going on? This spy network is on Banjar. I believe we already have 2 claims on the Banjaris, so we cannot make a third right now. That is true. We have a bit of an army over here, planning to do some expansion in the east. But for now, I think we want to focus on this here thing. It's a bit of a multi-front thing, which I'm not the biggest fan of, but it's gonna have to do right now. Ooh, hello, folks. Now that's interesting. They should have to walk to a Dal to unblack flag, right? I don't think they can unblack flag. And I was able to see them for a moment there. I'm not 100% sure if they can unblack flag in allied territory. If so, they might show up here, which would be a bit unfortunate. I was hoping to... is that all your troops? That is all your troops. Hello. So what we do here is go down to siege stack size. Normally I do 3 in 1 siege stacks. But for a capital fort, 2 and 2 is actually double. Well, it's not double good. Double is good. It's not twice as good, but it's better. 1 extra pip from that extra cannon. Hopefully having out a lot. Ooh, anybody here busy having an edict going? No. So let's go to Halep, which might not at all be how you pronounce that, but it's how I'm pronouncing it. Enforce unity, convert. So for a capital fort, every single cannon you send gives you a +1 to your siege. While for other, this is slightly annoying. Maybe do like this. While for other forts, the numbers are different. The first cannon gives you a pip, and then depending on fort levels, like the 4th and the 8th or something stupid like that, different numbers for different fort levels. But for a capital fort, it's +1 every time, so that's very good in this case. Now these Mogadishans, I guess we get to see whether they unblack flag now or not. If they do, we might want to jump them. We might be too late to jump them, but we might be able to. But if they do... Oh no, they can't unblack flag in my territory, of course, of course. Thought this was at least for a moment. But they might be able to unblack flag in Adal. But they will probably run to Mogadishu, being Mogadishan and all. So we gotta expect that and prepare for that. And then goes the merge to Mr. O. What's my age again? Ooh! Now this is good news. Nothing to do with the age or the marriage. But there's 2 rival shields here, which means we can probably grab somebody that's not Mr. O. Which is something I want to do for sure. But yeah, we want those to offer the merge anyway. We can't do that while at war, of course. Because how could he marry somebody when you're at war? It doesn't make any sense. But does it? You know. At least in game terms, you cannot. I bet there have been a lot of marriages with people at war. At least with people going to war. That's for sure. Okay, here you come. So they did not unblack flag and Pate. Which I think means we do a quick little scoot. Can we afford to? I think we can afford to. I'm gonna give it a try at least. Good old college try. With trying to quickly grab control of a bunch of land there. Also trying to coalesce my troops. So when these folks, these Mogadishans show up, or even worse, the Adelays actually come home, and we have something to fight them with. Take Lamu. It's actually a higher number of folks over here than I would like. And these are, do I just provoke the rebels over here so I can free up my 12k up here? I think I do. Do I have a guy? My conquistador. I think you're gonna have to pause your exploration for a moment here. For a quick moment. You're in a weird spot anyway with your stuff. Just walk there and take command for a moment of our folks over here, so you can protect the south. Yeah, we could try to go for for Yas there, get them out of the war, but I'd rather have the ability to beat up these armies before they can do any sort of serious damage. And that is that, and this is gonna be 12,000 folks once everything is said and done. Which as a number is a bit higher than what I would like to see usually, when I don't have 12,000 folks. But we might get lucky and they might not immediately coalesce, and then we're probably fine with all our morale advantage. Probably. Man, that corruption. I'm gonna immediately set our corruption reduction target a bit higher. Yeah, I know money's a thing, but let's at least do a bit of this. Otherwise we're never gonna get out of the corruption trap. It's a tarp. So if you run over there... I think I'm still okay with these guys continuing through here, because there's still 3,000, what are they called? Pates. Oh, we might get attacked here, actually. I don't know if they get to unblack flag. I'm gonna grab the Conquistador and run him over here, just in case this is a battle. It is a battle. They got a -2 from river crossing, so we might be okay. Speaking of crossing, let's cross over here. You're coming in there, that's all groovy. This is looking acceptable. Yeah. Costly, but not insanely costly considering how outgunned we were, numbers-wise. Let's not risk that again. Let's just meet up with our sieging friends over here. Let's get the general back onto these. Maybe, got myself locked in there, which is a bit unfortunate. Where you go? You're going to Damar. Do you want to chase down these 3 Davasirians? I really don't. I would like to kill these. But the Fort in Behan is going to make that tricky. I mean, we can walk there. We can kill that 1 stack at least. Once they lock in. So we probably should be wanting to do that. Took control of Melindi. Here. Keep going. Keep pushing. Wait, do we keep pushing? These guys look like they want to regroup here. And if they do, I want to be ready. With open arms, of course. Just a friendly greeting. You still guys are still going to Catheria. Okay, you're not trying to join the engagement. That's good. That's very nice. Yeah, we should probably get a battle. No, they're moving further. I mean, I guess. So what about you? Yeah, that was to be expected. I don't know if we're gonna manage to run these down, but I really want to. So I'm gonna give that a bit of a go. -5? Back to your prestige, Mr. Ottoman. I'm gonna take it, it's not a huge deal. Indeed, it reminds me that I might be able to press the button. It goes straight back up to 100. Excellent. So getting that -5 was actually positive, because otherwise I might not have remembered. They might have, as if there was any doubt that I would not have remembered. Alright, this looking okay. This fort in Sanaa is obviously being a bit of a pain in the behind. These are not so much, that's all fine. Once we get some of these participants, ooh, very nice. Some of these participants out of the, yeah, this is a thing, isn't it? Once we get some of these participants out of the war, we might be able to get a little bit further, or be a little bit less annoyed with people running around everywhere. Can I catch you in Marib? And if so, do I want to? I probably don't want to. Yeah, you're being like smart. You're not being all that smart, actually. Right into Najran, that does not seem. It's like, okay, they're running away, smart people, but no. No, they're not. Neither smart people nor running away. As if the two were related. Get a little bit of a crunching going here, please. Crunch. Oh, that's an extra crunch. That's what they call a stack wipe. And shock damage received bonus. Very neato. That should reduce Yemeni forces to 0. How do we deal with this? Split you in half. Send half of you north to deal with the Davasirians. And that tiny little island. And then I want what? A bit of splitting going on. And plan is to be slightly obnoxious. I'm very good at that. And something like this. Bit of a weird carpet siege. We won't be able to take the forts immediately, but we will be able to prevent any production of units on those forts. We should be able to take the east, and then we can collapse back onto the forts, especially once some more troops are freed up around here. Now we get a pretty big chunk of war score once we take the Adali's capital, but I don't think we want that to be the end of the war. Mamluks are taking Tunis. Mamluks taking Tunis. Did I leave any? I mean, there must be some Mamlukian land over here. Yeah, this is probably Mamluks that has not yet been Ottomanized. Which, I mean, if that's what they what they like to do, and that's what they like to do. What about these 9k? You probably want to be back here and beat the main force of the enemy. You're being odd exploring stuff. Good, good, good. Keep exploring more around here. Nice border there. Nope, we're not going to go any further here. For, you know, reasons. Do I want to know about these islands? Guess I do. You used to be able to click these, weren't you? Pretty sure you were. These were sea zones. No, I don't want to do South China Sea. I want to do Southwest Pacific Coast, I think. I think that's what we're looking at here. Geography being what it is. And where are you going? Jabal Shamar. Okay. Let's meet in Jabal Shamar. Alright, let's also have these folks meet and then go south and crunch. You go over there, you're hunting these folks down who are now going back to afar. Of course they are. Come on, I've been walking through half the desert here to meet you and you're just... Why you be like that? Why you gotta be like that, huh? Devaseer? You're acting as if I was your enemy. I'm not your enemy. Well, because technically. You. Control, excellent, take that. And you can see they already re-recruited some folks. So if we want to clean that up before they build another fulls. Did I actually miss these? I mean, I know I didn't pay attention for like a moment, but come on. Leave a guy here, take my stuff back, try to hunt these. Please. This looks kind of like their Abdulhamid I is malevolent, okay. Bit of a collapse on my southern siege stack there, but we should be alright, I think. Heretics of Halaib deheritized. Yanbu, right over here. In the state of Medina. Unfortunately, we don't own Medina itself. But it doesn't show anything about the centers of faith, so maybe they don't matter for Jewish folks. Like Mecca, Medina, and I think it's Jerusalem for that triggered modifier normally. Maybe. Either way, it doesn't show anything about it, so it probably doesn't matter for us at all. Are you like fast? 2 maneuver, I have 3 maneuver. No, I should not be screwed by you as much as I am, but I am. Which is obviously my fault. Speaking of getting screwed, got screwed by these two. I'm gonna catch somebody at least. 20% reduced development cost. If I was planning to develop, which actually we might be looking at. Technology. I'm very much looking at that. What's a Banjar? Is that a place? I mean, yeah. Must have hit the whole state then with the... where is it? Where is it? Didn't we say... There. Local development cost modifier minus 20% for 6 years. 6 years? Well, kind of 5. Yikes. But there's jungle here and it's tropical. It's not going to be worth it. I mean... Guess it kind of makes sense that it has jungle if it's tropical rain kind of stuff, but still. Come on. Speaking of come on, go there. And crush these. Yes, yes, yes. Keep trying to hunt these. Ooh, that's another wipe of the stack variety. You little. Giving me the ring around the rosy here. Ooh. Farmlands, 2 maneuver, 5 maneuver. Okay, let's have it. Oh, dang. They locked in a bit faster than I thought they would. Okay, now. Okay, I've been screwing that up. Fine! It's not fine, but fine. Just been making mistakes right there. Yes, you could argue that I should have done that at speed 3 or something, but come on. What are we talking about here? This I don't like. That's 5 Yemenites. Let's not chase down 5 Yemenites. Take all their stuff instead. Spot this a little bit. Where are you going now? Back to Avalage. Okay. It's fine. Caught the Adelies finally. And took them out. All of them! Which should mean that we have the freedom to roam south again here. And you should have the freedom to roam north for... I don't even know what I'm shooting for now. Dead with most of the enemy. I guess we march for Yas or something. Might just stop on the way. Ooh, a scholar. Do like me a scholar. Okay, here comes 5,000 Yemenites. Let's run from them into... Won't be able to run into Katheri, no. So let's run here. Try to be somewhat safe. And then you guys... Yeah, you do that. And then you come south. Maybe we can live. Because I do like living. Ottomans attacking Albania. Yeah, better do that before they submit to Italy. Freaking Zog. Another Hearts of Iron reference, in case that wasn't obvious. Now, who's still untouched? Yaz and Davasir. Who did we make co-belligerent? We made a lot of people co-belligerent here. Mogadishu, Pate, and Yemen seem to all be that. Yaz is not. So if we have the admin and the AE to spare, then we'll probably be able to do a decent job of taking a huge chunk of clay. The fact that we get 2 pop-ups all the time for exploration missions is kind of weird. You get 1 for the exploration being done and 1 for the mission having stopped, which... sense it makes not. Now, do we want to do South China Sea? I guess we do. While we're here, or East China Sea, whatever it is. Just go. Then goes Pate. Which should also mean that most of the Mogadishan arm of Pate here is free for the taking. So you guys might actually join up here with your siege pip. There are more efficient ways of doing that, but that's the easiest. And this war is so won that I don't have to be utterly worried about efficiency. Sure, being done a bit earlier would be nice for multiple reasons. I like that they're not trying to attack me here. I mean, it's smart of them. No, we're not trading in slaves. I don't like it. I just noticed that obviously there's another thing, didn't mean to zoom there, that there's another foe that we haven't beaten yet, and it's the Yemenite. I mean, they're beaten alright, but they're not beaten because their forts are still up. That's why our war score isn't as insane as it might be. It's not the likes of Yas and Davasir that are really hurting our war score here. Merge, split off a lot. Wait, said I would catch you. I've been lied upon again. I have traditional manpower. I don't need the manpower. So, I mean, I guess the advantage is to accidentally buying a bunch of manpower. But you don't have to worry about decisions like that anymore. With that requiring a march through undiscovered land, or at least hostile or whatever land. You know what? That doesn't seem like a smart move at all. Let's just do this. And then you folks are free to grab Dhofar and I guess start the siege of Sana'a. Starting on Sana'a rather than the capital, simply because it's probably going to take longer to siege. Especially because I don't have any cannons around. As they're all busy in the south. That's a Master at Arms though, so you have 2 siege pips, so those the capital fort should go down swimmingly. No, you being... Oh, right. Forgot about the island. Okay, let's go there. And now you have military access. Come on. I've been saying come on a lot today. I don't know why. Just sometimes I pick up a thing. Or somehow grab a word or a sentence or a phrase and I just keep saying it. I guess U8 folks go north. I don't know that there's any peace deal, any early peace deal we can do that stops or that gives back naval control. That doesn't end the war. Because I believe Adal alone is enough to stop me. Navally. So I'll never be able to cross over to a wall. Okay, but we have a 99%. But we don't want the 99% peace here just yet because we have Yemen as a co-belligerent. We don't have Yemen dead yet. Not dead yet. I cannot do Al Khatif. I don't control and own it. Oh, it's that. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Then Jabal Shamar. No, that is about to not be owned control either. What about Al-Waj? Al-Waj. Yeah. Yes. With a fort in Tabuk, that seems kind of safe. And force unity. Fire. How are we doing on that unity anyway? Wrong place to look, wrong place to look, wrong place to look, right place to look. 93%. Wait, doesn't that mean... It does mean. Yeah, I'm certainly going to click this. I thought this was only Unify running around being alive right now, but no. Convert the Conquered was done. What does Save the Horn do? It required us to have a lot of provinces, and a lot of them need to be Jewish, aka saved. Oh, just 25% unity until the end of the game? Yeah, yeah. It's like half of humanist ideas right there. Not actually half, obviously. Humanist ideas are too nutty to be described that easily. Who did I co-belligerent? Who did I not co-belligerent? So Pate is co-belligerent. So I could go ahead and say, hey Pate, how do you feel about giving me all the stuffs? Now, with a separate peace deal, this would cost me dip. Question is kinda whether we could do with a single peace deal, but probably not. I mean, if we want to take a good chunk out of this, and we do, I don't know what Mogadishu. Don't remember if they co-belligerented them. Co-belligerented? Sure. That's actually very little AE. Wow. I mean, it's 44, but it's very little. So we're probably doing a separate piece because there's already 87% war score. Question is, are we looking more forward to a southern piece here? Probably actually not. I mean, this is a huge deal of centers of trade. But again, I'm not utterly into the trade in Zanzibar just yet. I'd rather take further control of the Gulf, which would mean a peace with Yemen. I mean, I can do both. It's just overextension will be a bit of a B. Why does this cause so much aggressive expansion? This, doing a separate piece, get the same aggressive expansion modifiers that non-co-belligerenting does? That looks like a yes. That looks like a yes, okay. So even though we had them co-belligerent, right, okay, we can just test this. It should be double. So if I grab you alone, sue for peace, clear off, and I just take Marib, then we get 4 AE. If I do the same thing in the main war, I get 3 AE. Now this might be rounded. Let's do a little bit of a bigger set. Let's take Marib, Damar, Kathiri, and whatever that place is. For 23 in the real peace deal. And 30. So it's not 50%, but it is more. I mean, if we say aggressive expansion is just a number, then that obviously doesn't matter. And there's a good chance that while Mr. O is our friend, aggressive expansion is just a number. And nothing else. But it does not feel great. Oh! Ooh. Where do yours come from? Just say y'alls. You did. Wait, how did I have... No, I didn't. Surprised that it said like that we had 2 something K running away there. Enemy invasion imminent. 0.9 Yemenis. Yeah. Whoa. Whoa. That's quite the fire in Mental Y. Lose 2 base production? Holy fudge. It's like half the place. Not the biggest fan of that. Not the biggest fan at all. That's not the biggest fan. Oh, this is fine. If you want to sit on my fort with too few troops, that's quite alright by me. Let's grab one of these to take back my home. And then the rest just come away and at least chase these. Stop them from being too mean to me. You could stop these from being too mean to me. Somewhere around here. Yep. Let's get Gideon Asres over here. Get him in there. And get it done. You guys protect the strait, please. You guys crush. Good. Pate, no longer a thing. Well, technically a thing, I suppose. No, you could grab the guy back. What's going on here? Peace from Adal, sure. Pate, I just don't know. I want to see the peace deal with Yemen first, before we decide what to do in the south. I also want to do some spending of that mill. And I don't think it's on this. So once again, we're going to grab, and it's probably the last thing we do this episode, unless I forget, to stop doing things. That's paper right there in a Tifi. Atfi. This thing here. You're mostly converted. You're fully converted as far as my land is concerned. So, oops, I didn't mean to turn it off. I meant to swap it to encourage development. I'm gonna put some of those clicks in there. Brunei. Did we just get discovered in Brunei? We did. But we should be able to quickly make another claim. Could have done that first, but I didn't. Come home from Brunei. I should definitely talk to Bandar and claim something there. There's 51 spy network just asks to be discovered. And then. This is all fine. You never have insulted me. You have the cannons, don't you? Just in case this takes forever, let's just go north with you. Take back my staff. Staff? Yes. Stuff. Guard the strait. Crunch the enemy. Local unrest, reducing. I don't care. There. So my subject likes me less now. So what? The rebellious little pricks anyway. Yanbu. I did mean to put a cut in here, didn't I? So thank you so much for watching. If you like what you're seeing, as always, please do hit that like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, and if you have anything to say, go into that comment section and say it. And that reminds me that I'm still very far behind on reading my comments, and I should do it, and I will do it. I'm sorry. It's just now there's so many left. And I'm happy that you made all those comments, don't get me wrong. It's just that I have to catch up now, because I slacked off for so long. And that's weird. Anyway, I will do it, I promise. Thank you for watching, see you folks next time.